And I am live from Gloucester. And today I will be with you for another session. Good evening to you all. Today's question is a really fun one. It's a nice one to end with on a Friday. What kind of movies do you like? So I'd love to hear from you guys, and I'm excited to hear about all your movies, all your favorite movies, and maybe you can give us as well your favorite movie. Would be great. Let's start off with Achintya. Please introduce yourself and tell us what you did with your day.
Sure, ma'am. So, good evening, everyone. Ma'am, I am audible?
Yes, you are.
Thank you. So, good evening, everyone. This is Achintya from India, and I am living in the state Jharkhand. And basically, in state Jharkhand, I am living in Dhanbad, which is also my hometown. And I am studying in 9th standard from DNS School City PS. And my hobbies are reading books and listening music. And I want to become a good engineer and serve for my country. Thank you, ma'am.
Very good. And what did you do with your day?
Today also I did assignments, and I have completed today physics assignment, which I have done 50% yesterday and 50% today. And rest all I have did common things, and yeah, I'm up for the class now.
Okay.
My day starts with assignments and with assignments.
I'm sorry. Okay, and let's talk about something fun now. What kind of movies do you like?
I literally like 3 kinds of movie. And the first movie which I like is action movie, in which fighting scenes are there, because of course I am a boy and I like fighting scenes. So all boys like, most of the boys like fighting scenes. And second movie which I like, second type of movie is like, what to tell, drama, or you can say fun movie. Like in India, one movie is there, Golmaal Again. So it is full of fun and drama and what to tell. And that kind of movie I like. I literally, my stomach pains laughing.
And it's a genre, Mulligan. It's a genre. It's a type of movie.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Tell us about it. Continue.
Basically in Golmaal Again, all action you can't say 1 or 2 scenes of action. It's basically full of drama and funny scenes. And I like that. That's basically there are 2 movies which I have liked in drama and funny scenes, and they are Golmaal Again and Total Dhamal in India. So and the third movie which I like the most, and which is of my youth also, that what to tell, it's not, I'm not getting one word of that, but it's a movie which are based on true stories of a success of a person. Like, ma'am, do you know Saina Nehwal?
I have no idea, I'm afraid.
So, she's an Indian badminton player, famous. She has also played Olympics and won many prizes. Basically, her movie is going to, what to tell, her movie is going to be produced, or I think it has been produced. I am eager to watch that, and I am very eager, very. I'm not getting time nowadays. So I'm not getting time nowadays. If I would have time, I would watch it first. What to tell, when it is launched on, when it was launched on, I don't have knowledge also that it is launched or not launched in India.
Okay.
So I am so eager that if I would have knowledge about that, I would watch it so fast that no one can believe. I basically like that movies which are based on true stories, which are of my means. I can get to know how they have done unlimited hard work and got their success. And I do not like movies, true based stories like of gangster, like in India, one movie is there, Gangs of Wasepur, and basically it's based on a gangster. And Wasepur is a place of Dhanbad only. It's a very dangerous place. What to
Dangerous
tell now?
place.
It's a very dangerous. It was a very dangerous place. It is not now a dangerous place. One pool crosses from Dhanbad, and bottom of that pool, whole society is set, which is also known as Wasepur. So Wasepur is was a full of gangsters society, and no policeman can even dare to enter that society. They would kill them in 10 seconds. They would not think also. They would directly kill. And it's true incident. But now Wasepur is a nice colony. All many engineers, IITians, and very good people have passed the exam from the society. And basically, I would not watch the Gangs of Wasepur because it's an adult movie, as my father told. It's full of bad scenes and slang, so I would not watch. But yeah, I like the most the movies which are based on true stories, which I can get knowledge of success and hard work and
Excellent.
dedication, etc. Thank you, ma'am.
All time.
Like may I tell something? Add something.
Of
So
course.
basically, when India did surgical strike on Pakistan, Pakistan is also a country just beside the India. So when India did the surgical strike on Pakistan on their terrorists, so that also one movie is produced, and literally the people was like fighting for the movie because it was a over hit movie. I am lucky that I watched that movie first day last timing movie. Like from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. the show was there. So I watched that part, and it was a very nice Uri, a surgical strike, the name of the movie.
Okay.
And that's all, ma'am.
Very good. Okay,
The
interesting.
people was literally, the line was like, what to tell, 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer is very long. 100 meter line was there. Literally, the people were fighting that when the counter will close. I also don't know. We should get the ticket fast as soon as possible.
Very
And
good.
it's also my favorite movie.
Excellent. Thank you
ma'am.
very much. I was about to ask you, and then you told me it's
Yes,
also my
ma'am.
favorite movie. Fantastic. Thank you very
Uri,
much. Uri.
you have watched?
Okay. Let's have a little look at what Samvi has to say. So, Samvi, can you introduce yourself to everyone, please, and tell us what you did with your day as well?
Sure, ma'am. So, hi everyone. This side me, Sanvi Pandey of Class 9. My school name is VGS International Public School located in Dwarka Sector 5, New Delhi. I belong to New Delhi, but recently I have shifted in my hometown Jharkhand due to this pandemic crisis. And I live in a joint family also. And my hobby is to swim, cook, dance, and about my day, as you know, and all the children here know that the classes has started. So the teachers has given us the work, and I was full of hectic because till 8:30 to 1 o'clock we have our classes. Then another classes with the principal ma'am till 4 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
With the no break also. Second is that doing some assignments of geography where we have to make a PPT and some paste pictures and a A4 sheet, and then send to ma'am. And today's question is very interesting, that what kind of movie do I like? So I like the light content movie. Light content movie, like it can contain mystery, suspense, comedy, fiction, thriller, horror, and romance too. So I think light movie is the best. You can take an example of an Indian movie, Stree. So it is a light movie also. If you want to take a Hollywood movie, like you can take a 13 Ghost of a Ghost, and you can
Okay.
take And you can take another movie of Bollywood. I think it can be like Achanta has said, Uri Surgical the Strike, and in Hollywood also we can take another example like the True Light. I think I love the light movie content, not more than else.
Okay, so light movie content. So the type of movies that you like is very light-hearted, kind of comedy, romantic comedies, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And if you had to tell me about your favorite movie of all time, can you tell us about it?
Yeah, my favorite movie in Bollywood or Hollywood, ma'am?
Hmm.
In Bollywood or Hollywood?
Well, which either one? Which either one you like? Your favorite, your ultimate favorite.
Okay, my alternate favorite I have spoken, and Ajantya has also spoken. My favorite is three, and
Mhm.
Uri the Surgical Strike. Uri the Surgical Strike because it is a real story also
Okay.
upon our country only, and the three because I like the thriller and the horror movie most. So I like this one, and the second is that in Hollywood, I like the ghost one, not that romantic comedy type. I like the ghost one actually. In the ghost one, I like that the ghost is very suspicious. Yeah, like
Okay.
answer Conjuring, The Nun, Annabelle. You can take any of like Shutter, the Thai movie. So I think this much.
The Conjuring. Okay.
And can I ask one question to you, ma'am?
Yes.
And what is your favorite movie? I mean, in your
Oh, that's a bad question to ask me because I'm very bad at what's your favorite. I can never. I'm really bad at this. What's your favorite? Everyone keeps asking me, what's your favorite this? What's your favorite color? I don't even have a favorite color. I don't know. I like everything. One of the best movies. I used to love. I used to do musical theatre, so I love musical theatre, and I one of my favorite movies would be. Mm, I like Sound of Music. Now you see, you got me into my like Mary Poppins. Now you got me into a pickle. Or My Fair Lady. That was my ultimate favorite. Years ago, I used to say my favorite movie is My Fair Lady. I used to like that one.
Oh, that's interesting. And
But
you can
then, yeah.
yeah, you can say that if you are watching a Thai or a French movie, as I am a French student, so I'm watching some web series of French also. In today only I finished one web series that is War of Buttons, and it was too funny. Means all the light was content there, funny, thriller, suspense, mystery, and that
Oh,
comedy type.
what's the name of this?
War of Buttons.
Bar
It
of
is
Buttons.
yeah, it is a French movie.
Oh, I didn't know this one. Okay, Bar of Buttons. I'll have a little look. Okay, brilliant. I'll write it down.
After this class, you can see the War of Buttons actually.
Okay, brilliant.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Excellent. Well done, Samvi. Okay, let's move on to. Oh, I thought more people had entered. Okay, let's move on to Uktal Kumar.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'd like you to first introduce yourself, tell us what you did with your day, and then we'll start off with the question.
Okay. So, good evening, all. My name is Utpal. I live in India, Jharkhand, and in Jharkhand, I live in Bokaro. So, I study in class 8. So, first of all, today I woke up and again joined my online classes because it's very important for me. So, after the online classes, I played some online games again. And after that, I watched a movie. It's an Indian movie. Its name is November Story. It's like a web series in
Okay.
episodes. So after I have not completed it because it has 7 episodes and I have watched only 4. So after watching some of the web series, I had my lunch, and after that I had gone outside to buy some stuff for baking cake. So After taking all the stuff and I came back to my home, then uh, s- I saw the time and it was 4 o'clock, and
Okay.
I had my tuitions. So first I uh, did my tuitions till 5, and after that I uh, I went to play. So after uh, I came from came from play. So after that,
What did you play? What did you play?
I played cricket.
Oh, okay.
So after playing cricket, I came home and I washed my hands because it's pandemic time. So then after that, it started raining. As I came, it started raining. Yes, so I was again going to play. I came here to drink water. I came my home to drink water. Then it started raining, so I didn't go outside. So after that, I studied Sanskrit and did some assignments. My summer assignments were not complete, so I completed it. And after completing it, I my mother told that you have the classes of LWT junior sessions. So then I joined it,
Okay.
and this was I did today.
Okay. And what's your favorite kind of movie?
Ma'am, I have many categories like science fiction, thrill,
Mhm.
horror, and suspense. Ma'am, so I like science fiction movies because it is not having like that action scenes and not that rubbish stuff like
Mhm.
action, romance. I don't like that kind of movie. So and it's not for me to.
Okay. So
So
you're not
I
into action, you're not into romance. I don't expect you to be into romance. I find it I find it usually very rare when a boy tells me, "Oh, romance is my favorite." I've had boys who told me that, but very few. So I'm not surprised. But you don't like action.
no, ma'am.
No, you're into sci-fi. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, in fiction movie, I like Godzilla, the King of Monster, and Godzilla versus Kong.
Okay. Very
And
good.
there was another movie. I don't remember the name. It was uh, animation. I don't remember the name.
The first animation movie.
No, ma'am. I don't remember the name. It was animation movie.
Ah,
It,
what was it about?
ma'am, it was about that. Yes, ma'am. I remembered the name. Ma'am, Big Hero 6.
What is it? Sorry.
Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6. No, never heard of that one either. I feel like I'm on another planet now. Ah, okay, Big Hero 6. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it was the story that one boy was there. He was he was 12 years old, and he was a nice hacker. He was a type of hacker. He
I see.
could decode anything. So, and his brother was in a university, and he designed a robot. His name was I don't remember his name. So he was very fat, and it was like a marshmallow.
Okay.
So then, ma'am, the boy died who was in the university, and his brother uh, was finding out who was the murderer of his brother. So, ma'am, he found that the college, the university's head dean was the murderer of his brother, because he wanted in the robot there were some microchips. So he want uh, it could control anything. Like if there is one sensor, by the sensor he could control over 1 trillion plus microchips. So by that he wanted to rule the world. So this was the movie.
Okay, very good. And this would be your ultimate favorite movie, along with the Godzillas.
No, ma'am, this is not my ultimate favorite movie.
So, which is the ultimate favorite?
Ultimate favorite is I was watching it today. It is The November Story.
Mm-hmm.
It's an Bollywood movie. It's not a movie, it's a web series.
Mm-hmm.
So
It doesn't really qualify. I see. Okay.
it has a suspense, thrill, murder,
Thriller.
and
Mm-hmm.
it is not having that action type of movie. So I love it.
But you like Godzilla and Big Hero.
Yes, ma'am.
Godzilla it is action though. There is quite some action in Godzilla.
Yes.
But it's like sci-fi action.
Yes, ma'am.
I understand. Do you like Avatar? Did you watch Avatar?
Yes, ma'am. I watched Avatar.
Because that's something I think that you'd like, because it's sci-fi, action, fantasy, all wrapped into one.
Yes, ma'am.
Brilliant. Awesome. Okay. Last but not least, we have Kushali. Kushali, would you like to please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day and what cakes you made?
Yeah, so my name is Kashali. I am in third year, Bhawanipur College. I live in Kolkata, and I am a baker. I bake cakes. I love cooking. I love eating. And about my day, I woke up. As usual, I did my classes and stuff. Today, my classes were in the morning. So after doing my classes, I started baking. Today, I made 300 cookies. It was a huge order this time, but I somehow managed with the help of my mother. And it was a last minute order. Like the person was, please, please, please give it to me. Otherwise, the entire event will not be a success. So okay, I made cookies for them. And making, I was almost exhausted. I took a shower, and now I'm doing the class.
Okay, very good, excellent. Okay, yes. And what about you?
I like a lot of movies. So basically, my most favorite type of uh, category will be historical movies. It is something that, you know, it catches me. Like, you should literally watch this movie, should watch this movie. Like, it is like that. Like in Bollywood, we have a lot of historical movies for Mughals and all these things. So, like, one of my favorite is Padmavat, then it is uh, Bajrao Mastani, and all these things like that. Then comes then comes horror comedy. I don't like horror. I'm such a kid when I'm watching a horror movie. So it is horror comedy. So then there is something weird, actually suspense and something mixed. Uh, yes, like Stree, like Achintya said. So like I like something weird, like Inception. It was a very weird movie. A dream in a dream in a
dream.
dream.
Yes, I remember that one. Yes.
Yes. So that was like, oh my God, where did this come from? So I like that. Then I like Harry Potter. Then I like salt action movies. I like Indiana Jones. I love Indiana Jones.
Okay.
So yeah, then Parasite. Parasite was another movie that I liked.
Parasite. Okay.
Yes, it's a recent movie, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so you're kind of like action, adventure, sci-fi.
Yes.
You're all over the place. It's a mixture. Okay, and if you had to like the ultimate favorite.
My ultimate favorite is a very stupid movie, Bhool Bhulaiya.
Okay.
It's a movie about a disease actually that a girl had, dissociative identity disorder. You must have heard about it.
I did not hear about the movie. I'm sorry.
No, it's a
Oh, the
disease.
disease itself. Yes, the disease itself. I have heard. I
Yes,
thought you were asking about the movie. Yes.
yes. No, so it's a movie about a girl having a dissociative identity disorder disease.
Uh-huh.
So that is the movie. It is horror, it is comedy, it has given us knowledge about a disease. So it gives the knowledge to people, like actually ghosts are really not there. It is just a mindset of people. It is
Mhm.
a disease, it is a mental problem, and we can cure it by science and not by going to the church or temple or anything.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. And what you like it because what's the reason exactly why you like it?
uh it has everything in it. It has comedy, it has horror, it has something weird, like the way I said, I want something weird in it.
Okay, excellent.
Yes.
Very good. Well, very, very good. Okay.
It is a movie, like I literally remember each and every line of that movie. Like I can literally script the movie right here.
So literally you can mutter the words without, if
Yes,
we leave it
yes,
on mute, you can actually tell us what the words are.
yes.
Fantastic. Okay. And any movies that you're going to watch tonight?
uh Minari is the movie I am planning to watch. It is a movie about a family.
Mhm.
I have actually started it. I don't know the rest about I've just watched around 20 minutes of the movie. It is
Mhm.
about a family and their kids. So
Mhm.
husband, wife, and the kids. So they live in a very poor, I mean, small house.
Mhm.
It's a very actually, I think that's called a remote house.
Okay. A
Yeah,
remote means it's on its own, kind of away from other
it's on a
places.
wheel. Yeah, it's on a wheel.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, I see. A motorhome.
yes, it's a motorhome.
A motorhome. Okay.
So they were so poor, they had to buy that house. And his wife is complaining that why do you have to live so far and all these things.
Mm-hmm. I see. Okay. Well, sounds like fun. Sounds like a good one. Brilliant. Okay,
Yeah.
guys. Well, I wish I would tell you what I'm going to watch tonight, but I have no idea. And I have no idea if I will survive past the 15 minutes because I usually tend to sleep. So that is me. I would love to watch a movie and actually get to the end of it without falling asleep.
Ma'am, ma'am,
Yes.
I want to ask a question.
Yes.
Have you ever watched an Indian movie?
Have I ever watched an Indian movie? Yes, I have. Don't ask me what the name was because I can't remember. It was years ago. I did watch an Indian movie.
It was dubbed in English.
It was in English, yes. It was a Bollywood film. It was in English. Um, I can't tell you what the name was. I did
Are you
watch
talking about
Slumdog.
Slumdog Millionaire?
Yeah, I watched
Yes.
that one. I watched Slumdog. No, but this is another one. I did watch Slumdog Millionaire as well. So I watched Slumdog Millionaire and another Indian movie, but I can't remember the name for the life of me because I'm really bad at remembering names.
Was it Life of Pi?
I watched that as well, but it wasn't that one. Um,
I'm Bahubali.
I have no idea. I have no idea what the name was. I know there was a wedding. I know that someone was running after someone else. The guy that was meant to be the best man was really kind of the evil guy and tried to stop the wedding from happening. But I can't remember what the name was, and it was years ago. So I'm really lost about it. But I really liked it and I really enjoyed it, and I saw all the beautiful the beautiful clothes that they had. It was absolutely gorgeous, but I can't remember. I wish I could remember the name because I would actually, watch it again. It was that good. But I did watch Life of Pi. I did watch Slumdog Millionaire as well, which I enjoyed a lot. Yes, but I do need to actually start getting myself movie time and get through movies. It would be nice. But anyway, guys, I'm really glad that you had a good session as well today.
Ma'am.
You all express yourselves, yes?
Veena ma'am told the answer in the chat. What you watched?
Was it
DD
a Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge?
It could be. Let me see. I'm gonna check it out now.
Was it a
If I-
Shah Rukh Khan movie?
DDLG movie. It might have been a remake of this one because it was a romance. There was music in it. They were singing. That it was a musical. I remember that it was a musical. Did they do a remake of it?
No, DDLJ is like it's a movie, and it in that movie there is a story. A guy takes the bride away.
That's it then. It would have been this. It would have been a DDLJ. Yes. She's good.
Thank you.
Because I remember lots of singing and I was like, wow.
Yeah, there's lots of songs, and there is, I think so. It is shot in Scotland and somewhere there, England.
It was beautiful. It was really beautiful. I remember watching that. Brilliant. She's good. Wow. Well done, guys, for today. It was nice to end on a Friday with a fun movie question, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. Have a good